This is Gunwitch, and this is a free game that's on Steam, and I just want to go ahead and go in here and talk about it. So, yes, there's a lot of drawings in this game. The animations are very well done, though. The drawing art style may look a little crude, but it is decent enough. So there's a bunch of characters in this game. This is the end of the game, so all the characters are just going to say that I'm great. But yeah, there are character portraits when you talk to people. Important people, that is. Because if you talk to just anybody, like these NPCs... Yeah, see? I would say features convenient. Really cool spot, level 15. Alright, so let's talk about the game mechanics here. So, you have, it's called Gunwitch because you're a witch, and you have a gun. So this is the basic gun, this is what you have to start the game. And as you can see, while I'm firing, my MP is going down. And if I run out of MP, then I can't shoot anymore, because my gun is powered by magic. I can hold down the button and it'll keep firing as soon as it can. And you can see the slow refill rate, but if I'm not doing anything for a while, it just speeds up its refill rate super fast. And it's even mentioned in the game. Don't know what that is, because this game doesn't give me a time at which I'm doing things. Also, there aren't any options, just new game and load. And as you level up, you can check out your stats here. I am level 18. And you actually have different stats, and some level ups even increase your jump speed, or jump height, I should say. So it is a fixed jump, like if I tap the button or if I hold it, it's the same height. But this is a much higher jump than what I started with. This is my inventory, which you can see this is money. And money is used only for like buying potions and stuff. All these other things are just things that enemies drop when you kill them. And they're pretty much useless, aside from quests that require you to get them. And I mean, I don't even think about... I never had to grind for... Well, no, it's a lie. I did have to grind for materials. But as far as materials, like how it says some things are good for like making potions, there is no potion making mechanic in the game. It's just in the story they tell you, hey, I need these parts to make a potion, so go get them. And as you can talk to people, you can buy more stuff. Like you could even just buy these shells at the beginning of the game if you want. And you can buy health potions and mana potions, I guess is what they would be called. You can see my inventory down there, 45, go up as I buy more. And I have tons of money, being the end of the game. And it doesn't really matter. In fact, what the blue potions do is they restore my magic, so if I were to, say, use them, I can refill my magic like that. And same goes with my health. The way I actually beat the boss of the game was I just sat in one spot, shot him, and refilled my health. Because there are so many potions I have. I can't even tell you how many I have, because it stops counting after 99. I mean, I can use them. But it doesn't lower the count until it gets below 99. So it does count over 100, but it only shows 99. Now, the enemies here, they're all going to die in one hit because I'm at the end of the game. But as you level up, as you can see here, the skills list there, you do get different spells. Let's see if I can switch to them here. So, as you can see, the number 1 spell, I can move around and jump while shooting. Very handy. The number 2 spell, I cannot do that. I have to stay in one spot and charge. And that is what it looks like when it goes off. So, I don't know. I mean, it's massive damage, 354, versus the one shot from this is 62. So it would be good against bosses, I suppose. I never really used it. I pretty much used, when I got to this one, I started using it because, I I mean, it's about as powerful as the regular shot, but this one will hit multiple enemies at once, because the regular shot, it won't go through enemies. But this one does, and that was kind of the benefit of it, is that it was efficient with my mana. And then when you finally get to level, I don't know, 15 or so, I think, you get this spell, which is pretty much the best one. Also, this spell you cannot use in the air. You have to be stationary when you use it, and you cannot move while using it. But it does have good range. So that is pretty much why I keep pushing the wrong button. This is pretty much the best one because it's like the basic shot where you can move around, but it's a spread shot. And it's of course the last one you get. I guess that's it for stats. Quest log, yeah, so the game actually tells you, it kind of drills it into your head at the beginning to press Q to check your quest log. Normally shoot is A, talk to people is F, you got your equipment on E. You cannot use WASD to move, which was a problem at first. I could not get my controller to work right away. I had to go in and I had to make my own controller configuration to use the controller on this. It does not support controller natively. And so I had to map in the jump, fire, and potions, everything, map. There is a map, but it's not really a detailed map. It's just kind of like, there's an arrow pointing at what section of the map you're in. And that's pretty much it. And pause, of course, you can manually save, although the game tells you it auto-saves after every quest. I don't know. I never really died, so I can't really say how necessary the autosave was, or how helpful it was. I'm sure it is helpful. No one wants to lose progress. But yeah, that is pretty much the gist. This is pretty much the gist of the game right here, is that you go to town, people talk to you. There is a good story. The story is at least interesting. It's not just nothing. It's got a good story to it. It is a very short game. It only will take you 2 hours at most to beat this game. And that's with some grinding built in, where the people will tell you, hey, go kill, literally, one of the last missions was go kill 100 of this one particular enemy type. And it didn't take forever. I mean, the game was 2 hours, and it still was enjoyable to do. Never have to grind for too long. And the grinding, I guess unfortunately, kind of forces you to be leveled up enough that the game is never really difficult. And if you take some effort to dodge enemies, then you'll never really run out of potions from taking too much damage. And enemies do respawn in areas. If you just hang around long enough, they'll respawn. But that is pretty much the gist of the game. Can't really say much else about it. Again, it's free. It only takes 2 hours to play through. It was fun. So there's no achievements. You have to configure your controller yourself if you want to use a controller. Otherwise, keyboard is the standard way to play. So if you have any other questions about the game, you can ask me in the comments below, or just go check out the game yourself. It's free and short. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.